Uber has been having a rough year, and things have been rough with them for a while. Whether it's the protests in other countries over falling driver wages or protests in America, like delete Uber because Uber CEO Travis Kalanick did not denounce Trump's travel ban. And there are multiple lawsuits and class actions over the driver's status as either a contractor or employee. Inside the company, the frat boy leadership atmosphere has led to sexual harassment claims, and recently, their senior vice president of engineering stepped down because of sexual harassment allegations while he was at Google. And a few days ago, Uber CEO Travis Kalanick was caught on tape yelling at a driver, telling him to take responsibility for his own predicament of Uber's continuous assault on drivers' share of ride fares. Absolutely shameful. We know that Google was paying their self-driving car employees so much that they decided to quit. Well, it looks like some of them couldn't rest for long. Now Alphabet, aka Google, is suing Uber because they claim Uber is using stolen LIDAR designs. How did this come to be? Waymo alleges that Anthony Lewandowski, a former Google employee now at Uber, secretly downloaded 14,000 files from its hardware systems, resigned a month later, and then used the information to launch a self-driving truck startup called Otto. Uber acquired Otto last August and put Lewandowski in charge of all of its self-driving car efforts. This happened because a hardware company building devices for Uber accidentally CC'd Waymo and attached designs that Waymo says bore a striking resemblance to Waymo's unique LIDAR design. Waymo wants the court to stop Otto and Uber from using its self-driving technology and to have its documents returned. And they posted a detailed breakdown of how Lewandowski carried out the IP theft. We found that 6 weeks before his resignation, this former employee, Anthony Lewandowski, downloaded over 14,000 highly confidential and proprietary design files for Waymo's various hardware systems, including designs of Waymo's LIDAR and circuit board. To gain access to Waymo's design server, Mr. Lewandowski searched for and installed specialized software onto his company-issued laptop. Once inside, he downloaded 9.7 gigabytes of Waymo's highly confidential files and trade secrets, including blueprints, design files, and testing documentation. Then he connected an external drive to the laptop. Mr. Lewandowski then wiped and reformatted the laptop in an attempt to erase forensic fingerprints. Caught red-handed. So what does this all mean for Uber? They're doomed. Not just because of the sexual harassment and arrogance that comes from being propped up by Wall Street investors, sans merit or gravitas, but because Uber itself has no competitive advantage. They've used predatory investment to drive out competitors in hopes of a monopoly, so they can eventually cut the human driver completely out of the picture and reap profits from robots driving 24/7. And this is such a utopian dream that everyone is doing it. At this point, it's come down to the technology, the AI, the software that will run the transportation industry, and whichever company can ride that capitalist wave down to the ground will at least ride high until the system collapses into socialism. I think Uber will have a slow bleed because of the billions of investor dollars holding them up. The executives and investors have plenty of time and money to wait until their own users and customers are priced out of owning a car and have to rely on Uber's self-driving car monopoly. Tesla, Ford, GM, BMW, Mercedes, and Apple was, until they recently gave up, but they're all trying to create their own walled garden, whose secrets, culture, and hubris will reach out farther than an app or website. This time it will reach into your physical safety as you risk your life riding in these autonomous cars. And surveillance vehicles. Which company will you allow to surveil you? Which company will you trust your life with? Over the next few weeks, we'll be exploring different suggestions for a more democratic and mutually beneficial rollout of autonomous cars, AI, and biped robots. How do you think the Waymo vs. Uber battle will play out? Have you ridden in an autonomous car yet? When will you, or will you ever, trust your life to the corporate-controlled AI? Leave your responses, questions, comments, suggestions, gripes, and general bitching in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. We need all the help we can get if we're going to wake up the rest of America before it's too late. Thank you.